Talofa and welcome to NRL Māori and Pasifika Roundup, where we take you through just some of the Māori and Pasifika players making waves in the NRL Telstra Premiership in season 2023. I'm your host, Chantal Stowers. First up is the Papua New Guinean international Justin Olam. The 2021 Dally M Centre of the Year has been his usual fearless self in 2023, putting his body on the line in all his 10 games this year. The former Unitech Spartans' reputation as one of the NRL's biggest hitters is well earned.
Now Liu for Boyd. Oh! Justin Olam came out. Boyd was slipping. Just have a look where he comes from. Just isolates him, missiles in. Does he make contact?
Striking fear into every ball runner coming his way, his attack is just as damaging as his defence. Always the hard runner, Olam has 4 tries and 1 try assist to his name this year.
He's in the NRL, of course, as the high kick. Now that's a bit deep as well, but up they go. It's come back for Olam. It looks like a try.
Just as it looked like the Tigers were coming back into it, Melbourne get another try. Now you can take it right back to the kick.
Now Meany, now Olam rolls it on the boot. Olam's been taken out, it won't matter. It's a hat-trick to Xavier Coates.
All the defenders think he's going to run first. He takes on the line, finds a little bit of space, and he says, there you go, my wingman. There's another 4-pointer for you.
Grant for Hughes. Now for Munster. Here's Liera. He gets the pass away. Oh, it didn't take long. The Melbourne Storm hit back.
Grant, beautiful deception. And then linking on that left-hand side, it's Hughes, Munster, and then Olam just supporting on the outside. Lovely ball there from Liera. Just puts it on a platter. Here's Olam now, though. Starting to press and get a little creaky and carry hard.
Justin Olam. Meany. Justin Olam. Oh, good tackle. Playing the ball in his own 30. He goes Justin Olam. Set restart for the Melbourne Storm. Staggs affected the tackle. Here's the last. Munster with a kick. Let's look at the contest. Hughes has got it. Still the last. The always dangerous second kick. Xavier Coates knocks it back. Justin Olam try.
And then Jerome Hughes gets the ball. This is class. As soon as he gets it, he thinks, where's my jumper? There he is out there. Xavier Coates, Billy Walters. Only going to be one winner there. And then Justin Olam, he picks up the crumbs.
Toa bumped off his feet there by Olam. Munster, Olam doesn't find Coates. Hanging on is Katoa.
Played on the halfway. Away to Granville now. He's linking up with Townsend, and now Jeremiah! Oh. He just got Olam.
Welcome back.
Munster, they've got numbers here. Olam, yes! The Papua New Guinean bulldozer.
Olam just charges into it. He's too good from that far out.
Let's turn our attention to the Fijian flyer Mikaele Ravalawa. In just 10 games this year, Ravalawa has scored an amazing 8 tries, an incredible strike rate from the Ngaloa Island product. The man they call Mika has proven to be very hard to handle. Strong carries out of his own end provide the Dragons just what they need, putting their attack on the front foot. Ravalawa continues a rich tradition of Fijian wingers, lighting up the NRL field.
Now Surly, nothing doing. Here goes the Ravalawa. Oh, he knew there was something doing.
What about the power? A couple of runs that he's done a little bit earlier. They went to sleep, you're right. As Kieran Foreigner tried to make the tackle, he got himself across there. Look how short they are. Didn't number up on the blind side, and the Saints are in again.
Now in by out of dummy half, and Moan goes to Hunt. Long ball over the top, Ravalawa! He just runs over the top of Jack Bostock. What a piece of play by the Dragons. A long, long ball. Yeah, brilliant pass from Benny Hunt. He's had a terrific second half. Put it on an absolute platter for Ravalawa. So big and strong, hard to stop. Bostock, who's been involved in everything in his first game. Good luck stopping Ravalawa. There's been plenty of player that's been left on the ground exactly like that. He goes in with everything he's got, Bostock.
Wrapped up only just by Ewan Aiken, who needed some help jamming in from the centre position. It's all hands to for the Dolphins. Great ball to Ravalawa. He has a double in this second half.
Fido comes up with fresh air on Ravalawa. Gets it. Back-to-back tries. 32 points to 8 with the kick to come.
Couple of tackles left in the set now for St George Illawarra. Invited to Ballon. Now Ben Hunt. Oh, he's elusive. Ben Hunt fires it out behind Ravalawa. He's got it. Kept it in play. Now beats to stop him. No one stops the Fijian Express.
On the Isuzu MUX replay, Benny Hunt, how strong. Floats it over. Does well to regather here. Where's the defense from the Titans? That is not good enough.
Well, that was a big play by Ravalawa. The ball hits the ground, nearly goes into touch, keeps himself in play. Right foot back infield, and there's just a mile of space, as you said, JT.
High kick here, bringing Junior Turbo forward, and he puts it down. Ravalawa's going to pin the ears back. He gets there. The big unit crashes over.
I thought he looked very confident running into the ball, but just made a complete meal of it. Straight into the hands of de Bellin, who basketballed it over the top to Ravalawa. Are you sure his feet stayed in the field of play?
It's close.
It is closer than originally thought. Damn, Tupou just spilt the ball. Couldn't have been better placed there. Was that Jaden Sewer who lobbed the ball over the top to Ravalawa? And just watch his feet slide from under him as Buller makes the tackle. Oh no, he gets it down. Gets it down.
What about me?
Townsend to Dearden. Gachevsky. It's lost by Hodes. Ravalawa with the ball. Now there's a chase. Drinkwater. Ravalawa. Big Mikaele puts a fend on. The big fella goes all the way for St George Illawarra.
We know how strong he is. Maybe he should have dived around the hips and then slid down. Tries to take him high, just pushes away. Get out of my way, son. I'm on my way to the try line.
Well, this will look good from head on. What would you grab? What would you try and grab here? He gets a fend in the sternum, then he misses one of those big tree trunks. And Ravalawa scores a try, another one.
Back after the Panthers scored through top. De Bellin here finds Hunt. Sullivan keeps it going. Good hands again.
Lomax away to Ravalawa, who went to the corner. He thinks he got it down, and so does the referee. He points to the spot.
Short side here for Hunt.
Carried ball. Ravalawa for the corner. He got there. He certainly planted the ball down where his legs in play. The officials say yes.
Samoan international Brian To'o is our next player in focus. The powerhouse winger has quietly gone about his work in 2023, sitting third on the run meters ladder. The ever-reliable Bizza has been rewarded for his good form, getting selected in the New South Wales Blues in this year's State of Origin series. In 12 NRL appearances, To'o has scored 7 tries in 2023, a total that will surely grow as his Panthers attempt to win their 3rd premiership in a row.
Shaq and Latrell. Away to Crichton, draw and pass, To'o for the corner. They're back in business, the Panthers.
Harvey Norman replay. 2 players going through, throws it between them to Stephen Crichton out the back. Beautiful play. Every player knows their job.
As ever. Midway through the set. Now a shot on the right-hand side. Cleary showing it. Almost got through and then almost bounces his way in. Millimetres short. Wide ball. What a pass from Stephen Crichton to Brian To'o.
And then the Headgear brothers combine out on that right-hand side. To'o sporting the headgear tonight. Didn't even look Crichton. Talk about instinct. Just knew where his brother was going to be. And To'o did the big smile on his face. He's enjoying himself at Penrith, flying here early at Bluebet Stadium.
Here is Cleary out the back. Parker looking at his man, not the ball. And it's Sevens rugby now. To'o back on the inside, staying alive. Edwards looking for four, and he'll get it! All he can do is score tries. Dylan Edwards, he has four.
For the first time tonight, yo ball play. Cleary misfires as Parker come into jam. And the no-look pass around the corner to brother Brian. To'o in the headgear, and there's Dylan Edwards just bouncing, swerving, and pinballing his way towards just another try here tonight.
Play it underneath the black dot. Edwards for Cleary. Crichton, short ball. Brian To'o goes in. What a turn of events here in the last 60 seconds. A bit quiet now, Mick, behind the try line.
Yeah, it's beautiful work, Dylan Edwards. It's a part of his game that's continued to evolve. His ball playing, he steps up at first receiver this time, just to get Cleary a little wider so that Cleary can be the decision maker. And you can see there, Cleary got it right. The catch and pass from Crichton, superb. But you're right, Warren. The Newcastle Knights all week, we need to start well. We cannot give this Penrith side, we can't give them anything at home. We just cannot give them anything. And it's their experienced man, Dane Gagai, mouthing off at the referee and giving away possession 30 metres out from his own line. An offload through that set, Brian To'o.
Straight through the middle, runs towards Nickel Kluxter, who set himself. Comes to To'o, midfield once again. That knee injury in the first half. Didn't return after he was taken to the head injury assessment situation. And now To'o makes a catch.
Brian To'o, what a start to the second half from the Penrith winger.
It's from Yo to Cleary. Players in motion here. Edwards is one of them. Draws and passes. Gives it off to Brian To'o. And they're in again.
The attraction of Edwards and Crichton just outside the scrum line area is so hard to defend. You saw how genuine the lead wear was from Stephen Crichton. That provided the space out the back for Edwards. And Brian To'o, well, he's a wonderful finisher. Picks up his fourth try of the season.
Cleary under pressure from Smith. That's a good kick. It was a pinpoint kick. Luai throws it over the top. It's still the last tackle, actually.
Kick it, Yowie.
There he is, Isaiah. It's a great kick. It's picked up by To'o. Oh, yes. Isaiah has put on a try with his right boot.
Harvey Norman replay. Cleary, well, he was the one that got the first kick away. Sorensen went down, good bat back. Luai, who's been on fire tonight. James Fisher-Harris, he said, I don't want it. Yowie, you do something. And then Yowie, he put some sort of drop punt off the right foot across to Brian To'o. And he had that much time in the end. He just slid over and put it down nice. And look at that. What the...
Sometimes they're that bad, but they're good.
Oh, that is a great reaction.
Now Cleary again. Harbour Bridge ball. Plenty of space for Brian To'o to score the opening try for the Panthers. Big Backline set to the right-hand side here. Luai at first receiver. Cogger kicking for To'o against the compressed defensive line. To'o got them! They got them! With a kick on the stroke of half-time.
They come up with this kick shot. It's a fantastic kick. And then To'o just too strong, gets down low. And that's a great, bad error from the Dragons on the 30-metre line, and a really smart play and a trick shot from the Penrith Panthers to go to half-time.
A player that's been turning heads in 2023 is Tongan international Addin Fonua-Blake. Man Mountain Fonua-Blake has been a mainstay in the Warriors pack in 2023, imposing himself in attack and defence. Addin's form is one of the reasons the Warriors are having a stellar season. Amazingly, Fonua-Blake has scored 5 tries in 13 games, an incredible achievement for a prop, making sure his opponents are concerned not only about his brutal defence, but also his remarkable footwork with the ball in hand.
So Fonua-Blake through Tonga's tackle. Great reintroduction to the game.
Harris through Johnson. Now near Corey bursting through. Big Addin Fonua-Blake. Allianz Stadium rumbles as the big men go through the middle.
Just straight through. Just wondering whether they were going to throw caution to the wind here. The pass back on the inside. They didn't close the gate. Fonua-Blake, what about that? That'll turn into a 50-metre run. Backing up on the inside, just stayed alive. Back in the middle of the field. It's a great hit back here, giving themselves an opportunity.
He's got some acceleration, Fonua-Blake, hasn't he? He had some defence around him, but Egan Butcher over chases there. He goes across the face of Niokore, chasing Sean Johnson. Shouldn't have left the space open there for his back rower, opposite back rower Niokore to charge through. Who then looked outside and then inside and found the big front rower, Addin Fonua-Blake.
This is ending up a good little 90 seconds or so for the Warriors. Fonua-Blake able to offload back to Egan. He's already scored 2 tries this year. It's a prolific try-scoring front row.
Wade Egan was able to twist his body up and over Tom Chester and get the ball into the in-goal area. Tohu Harris again, clever pass from Harris. He's become very good at just hitting that lead runner. Looks like he's going out the back, but hits the man flat, and that was Fonua-Blake, who has enough speed to get in between defenders, offload to Wade Egan.
Outside or inside is Ed Corsi. Now here's Walker. That's Harris to Fonua-Blake. Fonua-Blake, there's the line, and that's the try for Addin Fonua-Blake.
They built some pressure here. Nice play here from Dylan Walker. Out the back, short ball from Tohu Harris. Been missing the captain, and then Addin Fonua-Blake with his power and his strength down scores a nice try under the post.
There he goes. Look at this power. Here's the attacking team. Oh, Fonua-Blake straight through. Strolls over.
They didn't look to start Nelson Asfa-Solomona, and he just licked his lips and he's embarrassed him. The effort there from Tarek Sims was un-Melbourne-like, and the effort from Christian Welch, I've not seen that from Melbourne. I've not seen an easier try ever through the middle of the Melbourne Storm defensive line than what we've just seen. Just a simple little shimmy and a bit of footwork from Fonua-Blake. And poor old Nick Meaney does his best here in that second row of the defensive line, and gee, Munster almost, Harry Grant almost saves the day there hitting the ball, but boy, that's soft from Melbourne.
Johnson now off the long ball. Harris, short ball, Fonua-Blake, and the Warriors have first points.
Straight into position, the Warriors, the long pass, Johnson the tempo, ball from Harris, and a rampaging Addin Fonua-Blake, relishing in the opportunity of coming up against Fisher, Harris and Liotta, and it's the Warriors big man that strolls through it full flight, and doesn't he enjoy it? Fonua-Blake.
Lussick again starting, Wade Egan to come off the bench. Fonua-Blake has been a powerhouse. And more pressure for the blue and whites as Fonua-Blake And there's still a heap of tackles left. Oh, straight down the middle. He's done it again. Addin Fonua-Blake. He's got another try.
Look at the retreat here from the Dogs. Slow to get back, slow to get off their line. Walker goes at the line. That is a beautiful pass. Straight through with that footwork. And he is in rare form. Look at that. Look to go out the back, hit the front man. They've done that a lot here in the first half. A foe has made a fair few charges like that. And this time it's Fonua-Blake.
Now Fonua-Blake skittles them. And Taylor, Mariner and Edwards were left in the dust.
It's a clever run there by Fonua-Blake. Soon get in behind the play the ball there.
Oh, Nichols! That's a shot as he stands over him as well. Addin Fonua-Blake. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. The crowd loving it, just watching that. The oohs, the ahs as they see the big screen, the replays. The mouth open wide as he yells down on his frail victim. Great shot, but as you said, Nichols, tough as they come.
Auckland-born Matthew Timoko from Iwi Ngāpuhi is the last player to turn the spotlight on. A relatively short career for Matthew Timoko, only playing 50 NRL games so far. He's already earned himself the standing of one of the most damaging centres in the NRL. A formidable ball runner, Timoko seems to break tackles at will. At just 23, Matt Timoko has a long and successful career ahead of him. With 4 tries and 4 try assists already in 2023, the high-octane rising star will no doubt continue to excite for the remainder of the season.
Horsburgh to Fogarty. Whitehead, Rapana, nice hands, Timoko with it. So Rapana's got the fullback for the Raiders.
Young for Horsburgh. There's a flick. Fogarty for Chris. Chris to Underwood and Knight. All of a sudden it opens up and Kotrick scores. Canberra have another.
Sawler went down by a sniper on the other side. Timoko goes through. One-on-one, he was able to hold off the Sharks.
Speed and acceleration of Timoko. Watch this. The play comes out to the right-hand side and see the space that Talakai allowed on the outside shoulder of Moylan. Timoko saw it and took it, and that was the difference. The play unfolded onside. There was no added number for the Raiders. It was just the acceleration to space of Timoko, and that replay just showed it beautifully. Talakai way too much space on his inside defender Moylan, and Timoko, with the electric footwork that he has, was able to feel the space, bounce off his left, and use enough strength to get through the Moylan tackle.
Fogarty, Horsburgh's ball. Oh, it opens up. Chris gets it on. It's a try. It's shorted Rapana. And the Raiders off to a flyer.
It was Papali'i that picked up the ball, but then they go the second man play. Chris gets on the outside of his man, and they get the numbers. Waller's there to try and make the tackle. That was a hooker coming across to making that tackle. And Rapana gets the first try. What a start from the Raiders.
So Sebastian Chris in the fullback role again. Timoko with the last pass.
Timoko out of dummy half. Oh, what strength and speed he has.
I'm going to run hard and fast into the space. Just beats 3 tackles there. Jack Bird not happy with the way his team defended in that front line. Just jumps out, goes through the space. There was a big tackle earlier from Jack Bird on Papali. One-on-one needed to be made, but on this occasion he just wanted it too much.
Well, the set restarts and that ill discipline from the Dragons inside their own 20. Monty jumped the gun quickly, and Timoko went straight past him. From the scrum win, Matt Timoko goes straight through the Bulldogs' defence. Back inside the 10, midway through this set. Horsburgh for Fogarty. They look sharp. What hands? Timoko! He gives it to Ruppen, and he scores for Canberra. Tackles to play with here. Fogarty back on the inside for Timoko.
Look at him move and dance, putting forwards under pressure. The ball goes to ground. Still a chance. Croker, he sets sail. He gets there. Jared Croker scores.
The beautiful footwork, his ability to break tackles. And the old Warhawks on the verge of 300 games in the mighty Green Machine. Found his way back into the team a number of weeks ago.
Southcoop rolling on. Lots to assess here. Rapana getting it on. Timoko. Now that's a wild one. Could work out okay as Whitehead shovels it on. Timoko, beautiful footwork, getting past Cartwright. Now cutting straight through Madison. Still going Timoko. Whoa, what a run. Fogarty to the air this time towards Sebo and Rapana. Batting it back.
Nice.
Sensational. Timoko scores the try.
And Fogarty again gets the kick pinpoint, and it becomes a one-on-one battle, and he times it perfectly. Rapana comes off the palm of his hands, and a little bit of luck going the way of the Raiders. And Timoko,
what a catch.
Boy, what a night he's had. Matt Timoko, almost 200 metres again carrying the footy.
That's all for today. Join us next time where we'll spotlight another 5 Māori and Pasifika players making waves in the Telstra Premiership. Thank you for watching. Whaawhitai te le lava, tofa soifua.